watching Behavior Bits, brought to you by the Twin Rivers Unified School District. Today's presentation is on token boards, how to increase motivation at home. Let's start with the definition of motivation. Motivation is the reason or reasons one has for behaving in a particular way. Token boards can be a great tool to increase motivation. Now that we've identified when to use a token board, the next step is to pick a token board to use. There are several options, and we've selected these three to go over with you in detail. The first then board, the standard token chart, and the checklist. Let's take a look at the first then board. The first then board is used when introducing token boards for the first time, giving a single task or instruction, or when frequent rewards are necessary. So how do we use it? The first part of the board represents the task that you want done, and the then part of the board represents the reward. So, for example, you would use the board like this. You would say, okay, what are we going to do today? We need to clean up our room. And you put that on the first side of the board. Then you identify the reward, which we'll use playtime, and you put that on the other side of the board. Then you would say to your child, okay, first we need to clean our room, and then we can go to the park. Once the task is complete, you want to make sure you immediately praise them for doing a good job, and then provide them with the reward. Let's review the token chart. The token chart is most commonly used when your child is familiar with the token boards, when you're assigning a multi-step or a long task, or when they can tolerate a delay in getting their reward. For this example, we'll use a homework packet. So what you would say to your child is, what would you like to work for? They're going to say, a cell phone. And then we're going to set the deal. Okay, we're working for cell phone. Remember, you have to do 5 pages of your homework before you get the cell phone. And then you would reward them with a token for each page of their homework that they completed. Good job completing your math page. Good job with those sight words, and so on until they receive all 5 tokens. Tokens can be anything the child is interested in: money, a star, or a sticker from their favorite cartoon character. Once they've completed their all 5 pages and have filled up their reward, we're going to make sure that we immediately praise them. Good job completing all of your homework, and then provide them with access to the phone. Let's take a look at the checklist. The checklist is used when your child is very familiar with token boards, can complete multiple tasks without a reward, and is working on independence. So how does it work? Well, essentially, it's a to-do list. You write down all the things that need to be completed that day, and then the last thing you do is select what you're going to use as a reward. In this example, it's music time. As your child goes through the day, they check off the things that they have completed all the way until their reward time, which is music time. That last check means it's music time. You're going to make sure that you are praising them throughout their work tasks, and then when they get to the final reward, that they're immediately allowed access to that. So that's token boards in a nutshell. As some final tips and reminders, provide choices to your child whenever possible. We always give them choices between 2 things that we would like them to do. Would you like to sit at this chair, or would you like to use the red pen or the blue pen? It just gives them a sense of ownership. Remember, when assigning reward time, that it should match the difficulty of the task. You don't want to provide 30 minutes of phone time for a 5-minute worksheet. And as far as rewards go, make sure that you're only giving rewards when they're earned, and that once they are earned, they're given immediately. Thank you so much for taking a bit of your time and watching Behavior Bits.